Will Jordan, and there he is. One of the most electrifying players in rugby. They'll grab anything they can out of this one before a must-win game at home against the Drua next week. They're very good at home. And it will be the new man, Max Bury, on debut, who starts the match, kicking down into the 22 of the Crusaders, where it's fielded by Cullen Grace. 5 seasons he played here with the Crusaders, and they'll all know about the threat that he poses. They've got another advantage here as big Jeremy Williams carted the ball forward. Now Charlie Hancock, the loose head prop from Wagga Wagga in New South Wales. First shot at goal in Super Rugby. Steps up confidently and sends it between the posts. The Force lead by 3-0.
Wait, go!
Sending it long.
No, you're fine, you're fine.
And here's Jordan. Little look. And takes it into contact where he's cut down by Naisarani. Up over halfway goes McAllister. Mo'onga trying to bounce out of the tackle of Michael Wells. And now Hotham. Little feint away to his right. Then the break. Mo'onga's there in support. And now steaming up on the outside is Gardner. Sends it back in field. Loose ball. Referee blows the whistle. It's been touched down by Whainga Nuku, but he wants to check for a knock-on.
Yeah, BP. Yeah, change your decision. The ball has been knocked forward.
Okay, no try. Yeah, it's a knock-on.
So Brodie McAllister getting the start with Cody Taylor on the bench. Lob it down towards the back. Taken by Cullen Grace.
It's moving. That's one shred!
The ball still in the middle of this, and they go to the line. They're over. It's a try. And it is Brodie McAllister who scores it.
Wow, man, they did really well there, the Crusaders. I thought the Force did a good job, albeit they're a little too one-side orientated in defending the maul.
Get in there so nice and close together and not allow many gaps. And then when they were told to use it once, they...
Jordan again. This time he's going to run it at them. Trying to bust his way through a couple of tackles. Back to his feet. Carries it on. Picked up nicely by Havili. Slips up. Beautiful ball away to Hotham. Looking for a support runner. Strong enough to stand in the tackle. But Medrano got in the way, and now Kalapu comes away with it.
And they still have a lot of pride for him. 32 games for the Crusaders. He's a weapon.
Big shot from the Crusaders. The scrum is looking ominous. Can they wrap this up? They'll have to let him go now.
Leave it, Red. No, Red. Out. Advantage. Get off your feet. 5.
Oh, the penalty's gone against Quinn Strange. Bury again from close range, sends it between the posts. Strange it is who goes up. Well, they've got one from a driving ball. McAllister's got the ball.
Advantage.
They've got the advantage. They won't need it. Brodie McAllister's got 2.
And you have to just sit back and admire the power of the weapon of that forward pack. First, dig into you with the scrum, and then kick for touch, knowing that your line-out ball is so very good, controlled at the back.
Putting it out to compete, so they weren't going to compete at all. They knew the drive was coming. And then under advantage too from entering the wrong side. And as you said, Justin Marshall, that is the Crusaders' bread and butter.
McAllister this time lobs it down the back to Grace, and then joins the maul, and they drive it towards the 22. Getting the hurry up from Brendan Pickerel. Just edging forward.
Still moving.
But now starting to move forward with a bit more purpose.
Okay, use it now. No, use it!
Hotham this time has to release. Havili, nice flick on Mo'onga. Now Jordan into the line. Can set one up for Whainga Nuku. Copybook from the Crusaders.
Certainly was. Set piece personified. Get them sucked in with the driving ball, which they did. Make sure that they can't fan out, and we're outstanding. Watch the line of Cullen Grace. There it was hard. Also Gardner, the pass to Jordan when he was in space, that close to the line. When Whainganuku gets it, there is no way you're stopping him.
Oh, it was the pace of the passing as well. David Havili took it right to the line and let it go and just let that ball fly out wide to Whainganuku. It was just so crisp. And this is a team that has just played together for so long. You can see the connections there.
And another brilliant performance by the Chiefs on Friday night. This time, Moorma is on target, slips it inside the left-hander one from wide out. And the Crusaders out to 17 points to 6. Here's how it unfolded. Jordan in the middle of it all, running with the ball out in front of him, incisive. Well, he's a very good tackler. I think he made 23 without a miss against the Reds last week, but he's obviously ailing a bit at the moment. He's a tough dude. Here's Carlo Tizzano, a real genuine West Australian product. Not a tidy scrum, but they've got it away. Here's Jordan, a bit of space. Upfield he goes. And Richie Moorma looking for brilliantly taken by Fines Lelewasa, sliding it, diving forward to take it, and heading off across field. Now nice footwork for Jeremy Williams. How's that from a big lock? Drive between Grace and Havili. They recycle it. Naisirani gets a nice flip pass on the inside to Pierce, but he's driven to the ground. Moonga again. Strange moves it on. Enor, and now space for Macca Springer. Puts the chip over the top. Awkward at the back. Spinker's there. But Moonga and Strange have got him. And they put him on the ground just a couple of metres out from his goal line. Oh, venturous stuff, though, from the force. Manasa Mataeli trying to run it out. They've got over the ball here. It's been ripped away by Springer.
The tackle advantage.
Sam Whitelock, just a little issue with the Achilles. They think he'll be okay to face the Blues next week down here in Christchurch. What a big game that'll be. Force trying to turn on a bit of power at scrum time, but an illegal wheel, I think, here. Havili, nice ball away to Springer, steps his way all the way to the line. Macca Springer the try.
Outstanding set piece again, and the scrum wasn't perfect, so they had to deal with that, but gets the pass, goes to the line, ball in two hands, really nice decoy from Enor, players in motion, including Moonga. He wasn't needed because Springer and Havili conjured it up absolutely perfectly.
Oh, they had plenty of options as well. If it didn't go to Springer, it could have gone to the back door as well. Crusaders have scored the most out of anyone this year from first phase, and you can see exactly why, because of their precision and accuracy.
He's had a couple of big moments in this game, latching on to high box kicks, that time stepping his way through. And what a good way to end the first half for the Crusaders. There's plenty left to play for. Can the Force get themselves back into this one? Strange takes the ball from the line out. It's in the hands of McAllister, and they edge towards the line. In comes Havili, and there it is, the hat-trick. 3 for Brody McAllister. Unstoppable.
Just feels whenever they get into the right zone, the Crusaders.
Or the initial contact from the Force wasn't low enough. They just didn't get that low body position to really drive it back with all the... He's been outstanding and really thriving in the Force environment too. He's getting some consistent game time and played every game this year.
Very much part of their forward game. North Harbour, Auckland also a stint with Washington, Major League Rugby. Yeah, Jordan sends the pass wide. Whainganuku. Another one for West to Whainga-Anuku, and yet again, the precision of those set plays.
So all of a sudden, their defenders are all compromised, particularly the ones from the scrum. Nice little pick-up from Hotham, and then the injection of Will Jordan. He hit it at pace. When he gets it at pace, and then fires a pass out onto the chest of this guy this close. See you later.
Sam Spink was the man that was just guilty of biting in, should I say. Should have trusted it as inside man, and then it created that overlap, and then one-on-one, Whainga-Anuku on pull. Finds Lele Wasa. Well, he certainly let him know about it. Look at that grin.
Yeah, Zach Kivirigi had already had a go at him, and he was no chance.
Either Hotham or Will Jordan. They were absolutely shot from the scrum, from the outset.
So find out who the...
That's a better kick from Richie Mo'unga. The likes of Angus Bell.
Sit!
Donaldson. He is with the force, and in reverse. Big scrum from the Crusaders. Just shunted them off the ball. The kick through is really awkward for Tiatia. There's absolutely nothing he can do with that. An accomplished, experienced player. That traitorous Achilles of his. And it goes Hotham. Well, they do go to the backs. Mo'unga sends it wide. And Springer finds his way to the line. It was awkward. He had a bit of work to do. It was a bit harder than you thought it was going to be initially, but he still got there for another try. Second of the night for Springer.
Wipe at the ball, watch him, and he actually gets his hands to it, which is totally illegal. So keep an eye on him, swipes his hand up, it knocks the ball forward for him, backwards for the Crusaders, and then he comes in right at the finish, and there's a little bit of conjecture if the ball goes down or not.
We better have a look at that. I'm not sure he's grounded that.
Okay. Time off.
Taylor. Move! Now, little snipe from Drummond, Whainga-Anuku. Drummond again clearing it away, back inside the 22. Whainga-Anuku trying to hold him up, but he's just so immensely strong.
Advantage.
Drummond under advantage, clears the way. Leo Willie is starting to break tackles too easily here, the Crusaders. Leo Willie. In fact, it was Whainga-Anuku put on the ground close to the line. They're over. Over again, Cody Taylor helps himself. Fourth try of the night by a Crusaders hooker.
Efficient, accurate, too good, the Crusaders.
Well, they're the best at looking after their own ruck. They just clean it perfectly. There's always someone there.
Another conversion. This one closer to the posts. 46 points to 6.
Line out has not functioned well. Neither's the maul. Scrum's not good. Take the tap would be my advice.
Okay, thanks.
I don't know that's going to involve Carlo Tizzano, who's came hobbling away again. He's as tough as nails. Well, they do take it. And Abra, he's stopped. Kaitu'u. Can they get the ball over the line at last? They're playing under advantage here. Crusaders holding the line, but now they're in. And it's Jackson Pugh who comes up with it. At last, they've managed to land a try.
By the corner, it's a try that you would think brings a little bit of hope for them for the remaining 30 minutes of this match.
Well, we're into the 66th minute, and this is the first.
Jackson Pugh, 11 games for Auckland in the NPC last year. Scored 3 tries, impressed everyone with his work rate, so he gets the try. It's nicely converted at the hands of Moana Pacifica for the Blues. Blues are going to be just above the Crusaders on the table. There's a penalty. I don't think they'll be looking for 3 points here.
Back and up.
Grace pops it away nicely. Gallagher is there. 22 looming, picked up by Leo Willie. Gets a lovely ball away to Grace. He's put on the ground trying to get hands on it and doing well here, the force. And securing the turnover. Stewart trying to disrupt.
Turnover's good. He's got it.
They've turned this one over again. He's run it out from his own in-goal area. No, enough. says Hamish Stewart gets a bit of a roasting from the crowd. You can't blame them. They tried to make something happen from inside their own 22, but in the end,